Who's the first pick? Meat word is born. Not a Christian Laettner, not Alonzo Mourning. That's okay, not being braggadocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Peace, I gotta go. I ain't no joke.
Hey, hold on, Shaq. Hold on.
Hey, what up, Dame?
What's good?
Man, I thought you only work with professionals, man. It's amateur hour over here, bro.
What's good, man?
I heard that, DJ. Don't make me come in there.
Oh, you left the... Hey, Shaq, I was playing, baby. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Hey, put him on mute real quick. We made this track. It's nice.
Let me hear it. Oh, like that.
Like that?
Yeah, look, I got something for that.
Ooh, okay.
My life been a puzzle, jigsaw. I went from a puppy to a big
I
dog.
can hear that, bro.
I ain't just no runaround, slick talk. Now I'm pulling strings, guitar.
Hey, that's it, bro.
Yo.
Pulling strings, guitar. That's fire,
it.
bro.
Hey, that's
You got
it.
that.
Right.
Pretty good, but mine was better.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie, man. You need to stick to those commercials. Let the young cats do it.
Hey, man, when you done with Shazam, holla at us, all right?
Hey, I'm gonna send y'all those tracks.
All right,
Please,
cool.
man, please do.
Cool.
Can't wait
All
to
right.
see that next movie.
Why you lie to that man?
One other thing to add on to that is in season
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And some of the best guards in the league facing off tonight. Different skill sets, different styles. Kenny, if you had to build a guard from scratch, what are some of the characteristics you'd look for?
Oh, no question. I'd take the shooting touch of Steph Curry. I'd take the
He makes it look
Steph. I'd take the toughness of Russell Westbrook. I'd take the basketball savvy of Chris Paul. And I'd throw
You take the defense of...
I'll take the defense of Tony Allen and throw it all together. You wouldn't put that together, Shaq? That's making you tired and sleepy? Wake up!
Is this boring you?
I would want toughness. You have to be able to switch on to certain players, the bigger players, and I would like the leadership.
And give me the size of Michael Carter Williams at the time.
The size of Michael Carter. How about the size of Magic Johnson?
No, that's a little bit too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because later on in his career.
Huh?
Wake up.
Whatever.
That, leadership.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll take the ability not to go to sleep like Shaq.
Well, if you answer the question.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What up, Lil Jud? What's up, DJ? Hey, DJ, so I had a favor to ask you. What now, man? Look, there are no more old records, man, that I have. You cleared me out.
Nah, I had something else in mind, man.
Like what?
Well, it's just that I've never been, right? And it's always been a dream of mine to go, but, well, it's just that...
Spit it out, man.
The All-Star game, man. I heard you got picked.
You're funny, bro. What up, boo-boo?
Hey, what's up?
What up, Shan?
What's happening, man?
Dude wants to go to the All-Star game.
Of course I want to go. I've been building up the nerve to ask you all week.
Look, man, I can't just let you go to the All-Star game for nothing. You gotta deserve it, Jug. You gotta earn it. You doing good in school? You staying out of trouble?
No. Yes, sir.
All right, well, look. Did you just call me sir? Now you want to call me sir today? You usually roast me, bro. You don't want to roast me today?
No, sir.
Look, man, you funny. All right, if you can prove to me that you're doing a good job in school, respecting your teachers, paying attention in class, I'll send you to the All-Star game.
Really?
Yes.
Like, for real? I can go?
You can go, but that depends on what your teachers say. So you need to show me something.
No, I know. I've been good, though.
Yeah?
I'll send you a note.
Well, you better send me a note, but it better not be in your handwriting, okay?
DJ, I would never.
All right, man. I'm gonna see you. Study those books.
That's what he wants you to go to the All-Star. It's feeding all that.
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can see on this team defined, every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Oh, well, they're playing amazing right now. And, of course, the challenge is to maintain this level of focus and intensity. Sometimes that's easier said than done.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, Kevin, the Warriors are one of the best offensive teams in the league, and Steve Kerr talks about his offensive philosophy often. He said, I believe unequivocally as a coach, and I believed it as a player, that the ball has to move. When the ball stops, the game stops. And I don't think you can win at the highest level by playing too much one-on-one. Kevin?
Thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. Well, Chris, as we get deeper into the season, it becomes clear to us, the fans, who the real title contenders are. You were on some teams that were considered title contenders. When did you know that this was the way your team was going to go?
Well, I think you know you can go all the way when you come in to training camp. You have a special feeling. You know each player's skill set. You know how they can add to yours. You understand the chemistry. I don't think any team comes together in the beginning of the season and doesn't expect that they can win a championship, the ones that really have a legitimate chance. It's not like you can say, hey, I didn't know we were that good. Hey, we can vie for the championships. No, I think most teams go into this season from the last year saying, you know what, next year is our year, and that's how we were. We prepared for it for day one in training camp. That's how we approached it. And being on bad teams, you don't even mention championship. You say, hey, we need to get better every day. That's the code for it. We're going to be bad, but let's keep our head up and take this punch in the face and keep it going.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the small forward. A shot by Jordan, no good. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Well, good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunities.
Goes back up. 2 points, that one goes.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop. That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Outside, George. Patterson setting the pick for George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
And that one's good. Durant.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around out there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
And it's Green missing. Thunder trailing by 6. Shoots from the high post. No good off the front iron.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Durant kicks to Curry. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off. I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Outside Westbrook. Jordan against Thompson. No good from Jordan.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's Jordan on the wing. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Green, no luck. Thunder trailing by 7. Now Jordan, he has 6. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Jordan's got 8 points.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Right side, Green shoots over Patterson, and Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Over Thompson. The shot by Jordan, no good. Warriors leading by 7 to the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. It's Durant on the wing from outside the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 9. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this court.
Thompson in the corner. Fires from 14. No good that time.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I don't. But they're both fans and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have a different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for West. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Durant's checked in for Nick Young. And it's Klay Thompson in for McLemore. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside it's Patterson and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Jordan. And it's Abrinas in at the 3 spot. Thunder trailing by 20. Steps back and fires. And too long on the shot.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Lakers really contributed. He scored 23 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. His was the kind of all-around performance coaches love to see. It felt like he was a factor on just about every play. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And here is Jordan following the three from Kevin Durant. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Shoots over Patterson. Another shot. Green, no luck.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Patterson. Patterson, the screen, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. And three from Jordan. Here's Adams. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters, Curry and Thompson, are at the 1 and the 2. And it's McGee in at the center. Chris, you certainly played with some colorful characters during your career. Which players do you think are the biggest personalities now in the NBA?
Wow, I mean, when you think about the biggest personalities now, I mean, I think about a guy like Westbrook who's so soft-spoken, but his game is so loud that, you know, you have to take notice. Draymond Green, I think he's always been a guy that has never shied away from a microphone or the limelight. He's another guy that comes to mind. And so, and I think, you know, you always have to look at LeBron just because he garners so much attention, just because what he does is always going to be headline news, that he has fun with it. And so those three guys come to mind when I think about the biggest personalities in the league.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. From deep, Jordan, that doesn't go either for Jordan. Warriors leading by 20. Green kicks to Thompson for the 3, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. McLemore's checked in for Golden State. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Cantor checked in for Patrick Patterson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Well, they dictated the pace, and the defense was a half step slow, adjusting most of the night.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And Kevin, he's practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever helps his team win, he's willing to do it. Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of a shooter.
And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. And then for Oklahoma City, Grant comes in for Adams. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. McLemore, the pass to Durant. Stolen by Grant. Outside, George. Jordan dishes to Felton. Back to Jordan. Grant kicks to Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Green. Third in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And the Warriors making a change here. Young's checked in, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Jordan. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson outside. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Several times an All-Star at such a young age, Thompson still improving at every area of his game.
For 3, Westbrook. No good on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Hey, we've been really solid. Everybody.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 17. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Abrinas in at the 3. The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Curry passes to McGee. Back to Curry. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to steal.
Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
And Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Passes it to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second half. Curry dishes to Green. They set the pick to the inside. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Kept alive. Back to Thompson. Drains the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You take a look at Jordan. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hasn't been the same in his second half shooting from the perimeter after an impressive first half.
Curry against George. Back to Jordan. Well, we always hear about how some guys are locker room leaders or a veteran presence on a team. Chris, how quickly does someone establish themselves as a team leader? It's universally embraced by the rest of the team.
It's tough. You know, some guys can come in and do it day one, but I think that we've seen a lot of leaders grow, whether it was a great leader like a two-time MVP in Nash. It took some years first for him to understand himself and then kind of let his leadership you follow that on the court. We bring that to today with a guy like a John Wall. It's taken him about 4 or 5 years to really learn to be around veterans, but guys are coming in younger now, and so I think that it's going to take a little bit of time to develop, but as long as they're continuing to learn, as long as they're continuing to put the effort out, because you're a leader first by what you do, not by what you say. And so if you are trying to figure your way out and work hard, then you're being a leader. People are figuring it out. It's usually when does the vocal part come in along with kind of leading by an example. And so I think for every person it's different, but it's a lot of fun watching because when they get to that point, you've definitely seen some development and growth from them mentally and physically when you know they've taken over the reins like a guy like John Wall has.
Good insight. Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Green draws the double. Down low. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 11. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. .125 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Cantor. Right side, Jordan from outside the arc, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Westbrook. McGee is screen on Westbrook. Durant kicks to Curry. Thompson for three. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Well, of all the things he did well, his passing was the most important. He spread the ball around, kept everyone involved, and their offense clicked. Great presence there. You think that shot's going up, but gets dished to the open man.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. The pass to McGee. Over in the corner, Green. Back to McGee. Curry kicks to Durant. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Tough one tonight, DJ One Love.
Not for me, though. Did you see the way I played out there, bro?
Wait a minute. Basketball is a team sport, bro. Teams win championships. Me's win scoring titles.
All right, well, how about we do both then?
All right, I feel you, young blood. I like that.
Bro, I'm trying to get some new kicks, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I saw some new ones that just came out.
Really?
Ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking to DJ.
Oh, man. Bro, I'm so not looking forward to this.
Good luck, bro.
Anyone? Come on, don't be shy.
Okay, I'll go. DJ, you guys seem to come apart at the end of the game. Was it miscommunication, mistakes?
Well, I mean, they played good defense, but we really did hurt ourselves. Unforced errors. And the good thing about this game is it's a game that we can learn from, and we can move forward. We can prepare for the next game coming ahead.
DJ, when you were a kid, did you ever think you'd be an all-star in your rookie campaign?
I mean, you attack everything with the passion to win, but no. I mean, there's just so many talented guys in the league, and honestly, to know that my name is a part of that conversation is truly a blessing. It's an honor to be here, and yeah. Man, I was on fire in there. First a big game, then a big press conference. Maybe you can get me on Jimmy Fallon.
That's your agent's job.
How about Saturday Night Live?
Oh, we do know people over there.
Okay, so you'll look into it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Bill Russell, MJ, LeBron, and you.
She really?